Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hardcore Heroes, Arcadia.
All right. So it's the morning,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
right?
It is the morning. You can memorize your spells.
I learn my spells, which I've posted in the chat.
Lovely.
Right.
We will Pegasus out to the lair of the thing.
Okay. Porvin gives you a fond farewell as you guys get dressed.
I think I come out of my my shell. What do you call it? My tiny hut, already dressed.
Right.
After memorizing spells and returning all of my items to their proper places.
When you finally put your amulet back on, there's like a warm, spreading sensation.
Did I get used to the lack of it over the course of the
No, it only grew more agitating as you left it off for the course of the day.
Damn.
I mean, it was never off for more than 12 hours, right? You probably slept with it on.
Should I be careful about leaving it off for more than 12 hours?
I don't know. But it definitely was this unpleasant sensation to have it missing. And you felt your mind kind of foggy and numb and awkward.
Yeah. I put it back on as soon as I was back in my hut.
Yeah, and that fills you with a warm, spreading, like, if you're really cold and you have a sip of hot chocolate or something, you kind of get that warmth flowing through your esophagus. That's kind of what it feels like.
Warm souls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the next morning.
Fly
out.
Okay.
Pegasus up. Fly out.
You fly over the Shadow Mountains in search of this lair.
So it's on the other side of the peak. So we it seems. So we circle the peak and look for a cave.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna. What is your process for actually finding a cave?
Well, I guess we're gonna go to the location on the map and then look for a big cave in the side of the mountain.
Well, the map is not perfect. This is not like a Google Maps style map. It's a hand-drawn map, and it's not going to be 100% accurate. Shapes are slightly different. You can get to you see the big peak that he's referring to. There's a very specific mountain that sticks up out of the range, and he indicated it was on the south side of that. But it's a big mountain. There's a lot of terrain there.
But we can fly though, so I feel like it's not that hard to scale up and down the mountain to look for it. Plus, keep an eye out for bugbears. Like, if we do, as we suspect, there are bugbears living in the cave, then we might see them coming to and from. Watch, there have been like 3 baby chimeras that are now fully grown.
Pets. Experience.
So you guys just like scanning until you see something that looks like it could be a chimera lair?
Yeah, I mean, Malachi's driving, but I assume we're like going to that peak and circling around it, like sort of spiraling down. Maybe if there's a valley over there, look in that valley.
He said the south side, right? So I think we start with that.
All right, can I get perception checks from the two of you? I'll roll for Tyrus.
Yeah, what is it? My perception is 12.
No.
Ooh, close, but no cigar.
Oh, yes. Cigars.
Ooh. Good, because Tyrus failed as well. Georg, at a certain point, when you're flying over the south side of the mountain, you do spot this. It's a large boulder that's sitting on the side of this kind of flat landing. And as you flew past it before, you didn't really notice anything, but this time as you're going past it, it looks like the boulder is slightly covering the entrance to some sort of opening. You only notice it because there's like a creek or a small waterfall running down the side of it that leads back in.
I point and shout in the horse's ear, "Over there!"
And we'll go in to land on the edge of the ridge.
Okay.
I wait for them to climb off.
Can I get another set of perception checks from you guys as you
do we see any bugbears or any creatures about? Pass.
Okay. As you guys come in closer to make a landing on this ledge, you notice that there is a rope ladder, more of like vines and sticks sort of ladder, dangling off the edge of this, kind of next to a large tree that comes down to a different area. And from there you can almost see a path that not a real path, but there is a climbable route up the mountain to here, and then it's just this rope ladder up to this ledge, and then the boulder, and behind that looks to be some sort of cave.
Well, maybe they've taken whatever's in there, but let's start with the cave.
So did we land on top of the rope ladder?
No, you haven't yet landed. I'm letting you know before you...
Okay.
Well, we're going to land where the top of the ladder is, right?
That can be done.
I assume so, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is after, like, the landing to the cave entrance, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right, yeah, so I land, I wait for them to get off.
How wide is the crack, the entrance?
Hold on one sec here. Alright, so you go to make a landing, and as you do so, I think you're all slightly bristled in anticipation of what could be in here. And just as the Pegasus comes to make a landing, bursting forth from inside are a pack of, you guessed it, bugbears.
Huh.
So why don't we roll for initiative?
Sure. Where are we rolling for initiative? Are we airborne or have we landed?
This is as soon as you set foot.
Okay.
I'm
so no need to do like...
You're still a Pegasus.
Right,
Ryan's
so
still on the horse. Yeah.
No need for a feather fall emergency landing.
No. Unless you get knocked off.
Well, we're on land, right?
Yes. But you're on land, but there's a cliff fucking behind you, right? So
yeah,
let's pretend one of these bugbears knocks you off the horse. Or Pegasus, you're gonna fall to your death.
All right, 8.
All right, I want to like shift into something else. What's the speed of that?
3.
All right.
Doesn't it take a full round actually?
Oh yeah, it does take a full round. So what I want to do is wait for them to get off, and then fly back into the air and shift into something else. Can I do that?
Sure.
Yeah, alright. Takes a full round then.
Okay. Let me roll some initiative here. Okay. Ryan, you got an 8. Alright, so first out the door are 2 bugbears. These creatures stand about 7 feet tall. Let me give you an actual description of them. Here we go. The largest of the goblinoid family, bugbears stand over 7 feet in height and are covered head to toe in short, thick fur. They do not concern themselves with the affairs of lesser creatures, preferring to live in rugged areas that are difficult for lesser races to access. La 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 la. That is actually not the visual description I was hoping for. But they're big, they're nasty, they've got various types of armor attached to them, and they come at you with... The first 2 come at you with large clubs, banded with...
8? They'd be an 8?
Yes, banded with bronze around them and little stubs on the side. They come straight up to the Pegasus and take a couple of swings.
At the Pegasus?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bash its head in. That's 2 hits against you, but you have... whatchamacallit?
AC 14, remember?
Yeah, they definitely beat the crap out of that.
Yeah, stone skin.
Yeah, they knock off 2 charges. Where's your... binder? There we go. And then Ryan goes at 8.
Only 2 bugbears?
Only 2 beat your 8 initiative. There
What
are...
a waste. Can I see any behind them?
You can see a cave. Yeah, you can probably see... You see others in there.
Okay. Well, sounds like a waste of my Thunder Staff, but that's what I was casting anyways. So I dismount, put myself between bugbears and the party. Produce my oaken staff from a pocket and crack it to the ground, producing a thunderous cone of force.
Whoa!
5 feet wide at the apex, 20 feet wide at the base, and 40 feet long. So I think I hit the 2 bugbears right in front of me, and then it cones out from there.
Wait, did it say 5 feet at the apex and 20 at the base?
So that's like me. That's like my square at the base, and then it cones out.
You're at the apex.
I am the apex, yeah.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
20 feet at the base, 40
feet long.
forward, so hopefully
you can hit
bugbears in the...
You can hit 2 in the cave with it.
Okay.
Go ahead
saving throws versus spell.
Right. 1 in the front passes, and all the others fail.
Okay, so 4d4. So the one who plus 4. So 17 feet. All but the one are hurled 17 feet. And the one who passed is half the distance.
What did they take? 1 damage for
and
every...
1 damage per 2 feet. So
8.
8 damage for those that failed. I think 4 damage for those that passed. Oh, suffer no loss. Wait, giant. Okay, giant creatures are no. Okay.
And they're deafened as well.
Yeah, so let's roll my d3. Only 1 round. So everyone is stunned for 1 round. The one that passed is deafened for 2.
Okay. Hold on, I'm just adding up some totals here. That is too many bugbears.
Oh shit. How deep is this cave? A nice little fireball might sort this out.
From where you're standing, you can't see the end of it. You can only really see... You've got like a 30-degree angle on the cave.
Does it look bigger than fireball radius though? The cave, like the bit I can see.
No. It looks smaller than a fireball radius from what you can see.
Okay.
Okay, how much damage did you do again, Ryan?
8 and 4.
8 and 4 to the one that passed.
Okay. This becomes a... And... This is a...
I don't know if anyone got hurled off the edge or if they all just...
No, they're getting knocked back in towards the cave, not out towards the edge. Okay. Malachi, what was your initiative again?
The whole round.
Oh, right. Okay, so Tyrus is up next. He hops off Malachi, takes his sword, makes a slash with a total of... Where's his bonus? With a total of 27 to hit.
God damn.
Which easily criticals the bugbear.
More
Doing
criticals, probably.
2d12 plus 8 damage. What is that? That's 26 damage.
God damn.
He drops a bugbear in an instant. From the cave come a pair of shots at the direction of Tyrus. 8 is a miss, and that becomes a 19, which strikes Tyrus for d8 points of damage.
He's got stone skin, right?
Ooh, correct. Good catch. All right, knocking off a stone skin charge from Tyrus.
See? I say, 1 out of 10, I guess.
Okay, that's a pair of shots. And then another clubber comes out. I think the Pegasus is out of range now, so the clubber comes up for Tyrus. Takes a swing at him, which is it would hit his armor, but that still knocks off another charge of his stone skin. Okay. And we roll initiative for the next round.
Well, no, I get my turn.
You get your turn, yeah.
So...
Am I... Okay, yeah, go.
Is the edge of the thing cleared? Like, I was going to turn into an imp and fly in the air, but if it's relatively clear and Tyrus is holding the fort, I'll just turn into me.
If you turn into you, you've got about 3 feet of room before you fall backwards off the ledge. So you guys kind of landed at the very edge of this thing, and as you land, bugbears come out. So you're all pressed kind of against this empty cliff behind you.
Gale knocked the 2 back that were
That's true.
me, right?
But yeah, 2 more came forward. 1 more came forward to melee Tyrus.
Yeah, I think I'll...
How big is the landing? Like, is there...
Not super big. It's maybe a 10 by 12 area with a boulder creening over the side of it, so it's not super high all over the place.
But there's no free clubbers, is there?
There's one guy with a club fighting Tyrus.
Yeah. And Tyrus is in between me and any more that would come out.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, it's happened to me. I'll stand by Gale.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. And let's roll initiative.
Ooh, 10.
Is there any fire coming from inside the thing?
Nope.
Pitch black inside?
Again, you guys have a 30-degree angle on the cave. So what light is in there right now is probably the light from just daytime. It doesn't look like there's any light sources within the cave.
I don't know whether to just web everyone and then... Ah, fuck it. Nah. I will, cast... Sorry, I've got to look up the speed of the spell. I'm not used to doing it.
Right. Okay, and I got a lot of bugbears to count here.
Ah, shit.
Maybe I should just web it. I mean, actually, Neal, I can control the size of the web if you read the actual spell, right?
Can you?
Yeah.
Does it say up to?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says the web spell covers a maximum area of 8 10 by 10 by 10 foot cubes, and it must be at least 10 foot thick.
That's true.
Interesting.
But either way, I mean, basically what I'm going to try and do is put the edge of it behind Tyrus and the bugbears he's fighting, and then web everything back into the cave from there.
Well, roll me initiative.
Yeah. 10.
Okay. And Tyrus goes at 1. Fast Tyrus takes a swing at the bugbear in front of him with a 23 to hit, doing D8 plus 8 damage. 13.
D12.
Oh, you're right. D12. Thank you. This size large. Doing 19 damage to the bugbear in front of him.
Goddamn. Tyrus.
Removing it from the game.
Plus 5 swords, OP.
I was planning on entering the cave, so I think I might get stuck in the web.
Let's see. What's your initiative? 10?
It's the same as Malachi's.
Okay. So before you guys get a chance to act, there come a... What is that? That's 4... No, that's all 5 bow shots. You see a bunch of bugbears stepping out, mix between men and women, bugbears with various different bows that look like they've probably been pillaged from other people. And as you see the arrows streaking through the air, you notice they've got different featherings on them too. It looks like these are probably stolen equipment. They make 5 shots. You guys have no one around you other than yourselves, so there's no attack to a chance to hit one of their allies, since all their allies in that region are dead or knocked back. These are shitty attacks, though. Good. I think the 12 against Georg, is that a hit?
I have 12 AC, yeah.
Okay. So it marks
stones can charge.
Yeah.
Are they behind or in front of the bodies?
And the 14 hits Malachi and knocks a charge off of him.
Are they behind or in front of the bodies?
They're behind the bodies. They're at the edge of the cave.
Alright.
Do any of you speak Bugbear?
I don't, but I speak similar tongues.
You speak other goblinoid languages?
Give me just a sec. I speak Hobgoblin for sure. I speak Hobgoblin, Orc, and Ogre.
Hobgoblin, Orc, and Ogre. Okay, so you probably catch the word for spear being passed around a lot, or being yelled back and forth by these goblins, hobgoblins, bugbears, goblinoids. Okay, and then you guys both go at 10. So Georg starts running forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna go kill one of the stunned stunned bugbears. How far between me and the body? So it was hurled like 7. It would have been hurled.
Well, there's a bunch
feet.
of bodies like lying at your feet that Tyrus has created. A pair of them.
No, I want one of the ones that I stunned with my spell. That's unconscious this round.
So he's smacked against the wall before the cave. So he's maybe 10 feet from the bugbears in the cave with the bows.
Yeah. Okay. I approach that back to the party. Take a knee beside it. Pull the amulet from my chest, or from my robes, Carl from my waist, and wrench the soul from his unconscious body.
And then get stuck in the act.
Staring the bugbears down as I do.
Okay. The familiar red lights dance around your arm as you plunge the amulet of Malchus into the bugbear's chest cavity. Draining his soul.
How obvious is what he's doing? Pretty obvious.
Give me a perception check.
Alright, not
it's a chaotic...
Right. But he's doing something to the body, though.
Right, it's a pretty chaotic situation here.
Yeah, true.
You don't even... All you see is him going over and like a dagger coming up. To you, it probably looks like he's trying to just murder the bugbear by hand.
Yeah,
probably important for Tyrus to roll in as well.
Tyrus rolls his check in secret.
All right, and I shout to the bugbears in Goblinoid. I don't know. Flee, wretches, or die like your brethren. Something along those lines. As webs cover everything.
Do give me an attack roll to hit him. You get like +4 for him being prone on the ground, and +2 for him being stunned. Yeah.
Okay, so like plus. Sure. Natural 11. Something
that's definitely a hit. He has very little HP, but it's still theoretically possible that you might not kill him.
I just took his soul, Neal.
Oh, right, no, you're carving open and shoving. Yeah, you just needed to hit to cut it, to create a wound. Sorry. Thinking my own rule.
I don't think you can survive having your soul wrenched from your body.
No. Yeah, so you plunge the dagger and plunge.
Our bugbears one?
One?
One soul?
Yes, they're one soul.
Okay.
You get the normal glow of red.
Okay.
Then a web spell goes off.
Yeah.
Catching Georg and the bugbears near the cave entrance, and it just kind of fills into the cave.
Yeah, depending on how deep the cave is, maybe some could
There's no save, right?
Well,
there is a save.
There is. If you're on the edge of it, you could save back to the outside.
Give us a save, Georg.
I think with my Ring of Protection, that will do it.
It should give you +2 to your saves.
You rolled a +2.
My spell is 10. So with the +2 from the Ring of Protection, I am able to leap back.
Ring of Protection.
That's a thing, right? Ring of Protection gives you...
I do believe it gives you bonuses to your saves. Yep.
That's awesome.
So you remove the soul from the sky, and then as the webs start to appear before you, somehow roll backwards over your shoulder, out of the way.
Perfect.
I mean, I'm like outside the entrance to the cave.
Right.
In case.
Inside, maybe the bugbears near the edge should get a save too. Fail, and natural 20. So one of the guys with a club manages to get out of the range before the spell goes off.
Which side? On our side?
On your side, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I guess you guys have all gone, so it's his turn. Everyone else is kind of stuck in the web. He is going to make a desperate attempt to shove Malachi off the cliff.
Hold on a sec.
Which will provoke an attack of opportunity from Tyrus as he runs past, actually.
And me with my stuff. Right?
Yeah. Go ahead. You make an attack of opportunity at +4.
Why +4?
Because he's making an unarmed attack against you and you have a weapon.
Oh, okay. 23.
You hit him! So does Tyrus. He's probably not going to survive this.
Thank God for that, eh? 8 damage.
Nice! Tyrus does 11, so that's a total of 19. Yeah, so he goes to hurl you off the cliff. You whap him with your staff, and Tyrus runs him through with a sword, and he drops to the ground at your feet.
Thanks, Tyrus.
Just gently bumping into you. Tyrus gives you a quick nod. think that's more or less the end of the battle.
Yeah,
the bugbears are all stuck in the web everywhere.
I can spider climb through them all and execute them. Right?
Sure. As you start climbing through the web, you see them snarling at you, baring their teeth, growling fiercely.
There's probably no opportunity to reap souls without the rest of the party very obviously seeing this.
Correct.
I mean, there's no way for you guys
so many souls.
There's so many souls.
There's no way really for you to get to the body unless you specifically
and I guess, and at this point I would need to I'd be slitting my wrist and charging spells. All right.
Are you willing to do that in front of these two?
No way.
You're not willing to reveal your dark passenger?
Even that was a risk. I'll finish off any. I probably can't reach any bugbears.
There's the one that Tyrus killed. He survives till -10.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I meant to just kill those that are stuck.
Oh, right. But no one else can really get to them, so I'll just.
What's the duration of web?
It's
long ass time.
Pretty long, yeah. 2 turns per level, so 3 hours.
Oh God, okay. I think you can crawl through these webs and hack them to bits. As you start crawling back through them, you do see that the webs don't extend all the way into the edge of the cave, or all the way into the cave. And near the back of the cave, outside the range of the web spell, are some structures made out of wood. Looks like some wooden partitions to the cave, as well as various containers and barrels and sacks and baskets, things that you would use for daily living, as well as a cluster of hobgoblin young, or bugbear young, maybe 4 of them, with a single woman bugbear standing over them with a heavy spear, looking out towards the web as she sees you crawling into it.
I get a smirk. I'll crawl out from the web and approach.
What are you doing during all this, Georg?
Is there a ranged weapon nearby, like a bow?
It's stuck in the web. But yeah.
What happened to the bugbears that are in the web? They're alive, right? Just flailing?
Yeah. I think Georg or Malachi hasn't let them out yet.
I've killed them all, right?
Well,
maybe I get distracted and go and do this.
Yeah, you'll see the woman, the female bugbear. Actually, hold on. What strength do you need to break through web?
I think they can move it 10 feet around, actually. Can't they?
No, I don't think so.
Creatures with less than 13 strength are stuck. Creatures with 13 and 17 can break through 1 foot. Creatures with 18 strength or greater can break through 2 feet per round.
Bugbears have 17 strength? I think they can move it.
Bugbears have +3 to damage from their strength, which means it's 18.
So they can move it. They can break through the web.
They can break through the web 2 feet per round. Yeah, battle's not over at all.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. I will throw down a color spray. Then,
at the ones on the edge?
Guess. Or do I want to save that for... Let me look at my spell list. So I guess we're going to the next round?
Yeah,
but I mean, can I still execute them or not? Given that they can move, are you saying that they can't just be executed?
They can't fight. I don't think they can be insta-killed or anything.
It's hard for me to imagine how I couldn't just... if I can just crawl up over their head and behind them and cut their throat,
right.
What can they
so
really
you
do?
Can go ahead and start slitting their throats. You can probably...
I don't think Tyrus or Gale can, because they can't go into the web, but...
Tyrus is strong enough to move it 1 foot per round, but he probably can't fight.
But he can't, get behind it and cut their throat.
Right, so Tyrus is just standing back watching you murder these people.
People's a strong word.
Yes, it is, but it's quite accurate in this situation. So what do you do when you see the one guarding the children?
Is there any that that look like they're about to bust out onto this side? No.
The side facing Tyrus and Georg, you can kill them before they can get out. So...
Okay, so I kill them, and then I can cast spells from within the web, right?
Sure.
So what I want to do is cast monster summoning around her and the babies. Have her see if she can beat the monsters to survive.
Alright, why don't you roll me a d12?
I'll let her live if she can kill them. 10.
Roll me a 2d4.
5.
5 muck dwellers.
Alright. Muck Dweller versus Bugbear, let's go.
Let's take a... Muck dwellers are 1 foot tall. They have d4 hit points.
Alright, 5 of them. Shall I roll it?
Yeah, why don't you roll me 5d10 for initiative?
5d4 for HP first.
Sure. Oh, she's gonna go last, no matter what. Use ambush. Blind victim loses. Pack of muck when arrives. They squirt water into the victim's eyes, temporarily blinding it.
What is this? What did he summon?
Muck dwellers. They're like they're 1 foot tall little water squirting dinosaurs. They're like brown Squirtles. Or Charmander and Squirtle got together and created the thing.
It does look like that. Awesome.
Blinded victims cannot act that round, lose all dex bonuses, and all attacks against the victim gain a... Alright, so I'm just going to make a bunch of Muck Dweller attacks as they charge the Bugbear woman. Fail. Nope, that 17's a hit. Roll me D2 damage against the Bugbear. Actually, roll me 2d2 because 2 of them hit.
Alright.
Oh god.
So... Did you say there's no bows or anything within reach?
Right.
They're all dead anyway, go.
Yeah, they all die on a single hit. They get... The Bugbear's got +3 to damage, so it kills each one every hit. There's no way it couldn't.
Alright.
So the first round it kills 1. Second round, the 4 remaining Muck Dwellers make their attacks. They all miss. The Bugbear makes an attack and hits and kills 1. The next round, the Muck Dwellers are all going to water jet the dude. Which is
done that fast.
Saving throw versus wand to negate. Pass. I think a 13's a fail though. Wand. Broad stabs, wands. Ooh, 13 is a fail. So he's blinded. Loses his action, no dex bonuses. Alright, so then the next round, all of them get +2 to hit against it. That's 1 hit. Give me another d2. And he's blind, so...
2. -4.
Yep, makes a wild swing at -4.
Don't they have -4 AC as well? Or...
They've got 14 AC. So that's a miss. Then the Muck Dwellers attack again. That's 1 critical and 1 hit. Give me 3d2.
5.
Right. Bugbear is starting to get low. It makes a counterattack with a 19. That's a kill. There's only 2 Muck Dwellers left. Muck Dwellers, an 18 plus 2 is a 20 is a critical. Roll me another 2d2.
3.
No, I think the Bugbear is going to win. Nope, 11's a miss. Muck Dwellers attack again. Another natural 20. That's another crit and a hit, so roll me 3d2. Maybe not. These guys got it. Bugbear's down to 7 HP. It stabs and kills a Muck Dweller. Muck Dweller, another natural 20, 2d2.
This is awesome. 2, damn it.
Bugbear's at 5 HP. Makes a stab with a 17. Drops it to 1 last Muck Dweller left. Muck Dweller attacks with a 12, which is a 14, which is a miss. The Bugbear attacks with a 17 plus 3 minus 4, which kills the last remaining Muck Dweller. Bugbear survives with 5 HP.
Alright, we magic missile it.
You said he was gonna live!
Yeah, I'm not gonna stand there for 3 hours while the web runs out.
Like, so Tyrus and I just stood out here on the ledge watching, like, this is like 15 minutes or so.
Yeah,
as Malachi just like slithers through the web, slits a bunch of throats, plays this weird Pokemon battle.
It's well past like probably visible range. for you guys though.
Probably, yeah. You probably can't see the Pokemon battle going on, but you can watch Malachi move from bugbear to bugbear as they struggle and cry out. And as his hand, you've got a knife, right, or a dagger?
Yeah.
That he's not proficient with?
I've got a +3 dagger, but I'm not proficient with it.
Right. So you guys watch as Malachi
a grisly and sloppy affair.
moves through the webs like a spider, murdering these bugbears and their happy little family.
What is Tyrus's reaction?
Stone-faced.
Literally.
It was unintentional, but yeah.
So we kill the bugbears and then we wait for the web to wear off, and I won't go in.
We can burn down the web, right? You cool with that?
Yeah, as long as there's nothing flammable in here.
Just bugbears.
I'll give you the shout then when it's all when I'm out of it.
Yeah. All right. I pull out Malachi's magic candle and give it a snap and set the web ablaze.
All right. It flashes through, burning to the ground.
That's more use than I ever got out of it.
Kyra steps forward, comes up to Malachi, maybe 1/2 step closer than his comfortable viewing range, and just looks at you in the eyes for a little while.
I slip right up behind him, right up my mouth right up to his ear, and I say, "And you thought I was the evil one?" And then I walk past into the cave.
I didn't see either of you hesitating to kill them yourselves.
It's a difference between defending yourself and murdering the helpless.
It's just called fighting smart. Come, there's loot to find.
He gives a disgusted grunt as you guys move in to the Chimera Lair, which I have not rolled the treasure for because I was not expecting you guys to ever show up here.
Oh, it's so exciting.
You dangled it out in front of us.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You asked if they thought we might... Well, I guess you didn't ask. He said there was a Chimera. I didn't expect you guys to go to Porvin. That was,
Really?
Yeah, I forgot that he existed.
All right.
Come on, Neal, roll good.
Yeah. I was telling Nick, I thought I had found the only Chimera Lair in the region, and that I had,
stole our treasure.
Pilfered everyone's treasure.
There were 3 chimeras in the region, and you guys have killed them all.
Did you remove them from the random encounter table?
No. I'm just relying on my memory. No, not to do it. Which is probably a terrible idea. Okay. Art objects. Magic items.
And don't forget the bugbears.
Oh, that's right. There's also bugbear loot.
Oh yeah, bugbears are rich, actually. Remember one time letting Kine loot them as a joke and he got 200 gold.
I think they just carry platinum, right? And maybe gems.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Come on, Neal, magic items.
Alright, hold on. I've got to look up the bugbear treasure now.
Loot!
I've just thought having first pick doesn't really seem to matter that much when they're unidentified, right?
Not really, no. Yeah. I mean, you can be like, I want the wand, or something like that.
Like if it's like a sword and a cape, or a sword and a ring.
Right.
The ring, but...
Okay, so you push through the bugbear's lair, moving apart their daily living things from their household treasure, and come across a smattering of coins. And they probably shouldn't all be of the same type. So let's call it... it's 3,000 gold worth of coins. I'm going to not put it all in gold. I'm going to mix it up into some other coined types. But it's 3,000 GP worth of coins, 7 gems, and 4 are objects, all of which need to be... Well, the gems are all type ornamental.
What does that mean? Not worth anything.
10 GP.
10 GP. They are blue quartz gems. So there's 7 blue quartz worth 10 GP. Who's marking those down?
I am.
Okay. 3,000 gold, but it's going to be split into... Let's see. We're going to do 500 iron. Wait, iron's a half a gold, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's 20 coins to the pound, or 50?
Yeah. 500 iron. Let's say 2,000 silver. That brings down minus 450. That's 2,550 left. Later, we're going to say there's 400 platinum, which is the equivalent of 800
gold.
No, platinum's 2 gold.
Oh.
So that's another 800, bringing this to 1,750. Let's put like 1,000 copper in here. Bringing this down by 10. So this is a 4. Let's put, yeah, so I guess it's 1,740 gold, 2,000 silver, 500 iron, 400 platinum, 1,000 copper.
1,740 gold, 2,000 silver.
Yeah, 500 iron, 400 platinum.
Okay.
You guys don't want the 1,000 copper?
Nah. It's 10 gold. Alright, and then 4 art objects.
Right, which I have yet to roll their what they are or what they're worth.
And 6 magic items.
0 magic items.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Damn it.
There was only, well, there was a 30% chance for any 5 non-weapon magic items and a 10% chance for an armor or a weapon.
30%'s pretty high, man. For 5.
Well, hey, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I rolled a 36. It was close.
God damn.
Right. Well,
Okay.
how are we gonna? There's no. Are there chests or anything?
Nope. There's some boxes, some crates.
Yeah.
They're
I've
not
got an empty backpack.
Yeah, let's just we'll divvy it up at town, right?
Yeah.
Let's just get Tyrus to carry it for now.
Are we able to? I mean, I pull out an empty backpack that can probably.
Tyrus gives a nod and pulls out his semi-full backpack, and you guys start scooping coins into it. What is the weight of all of these coins? That's 3,000, 4. That's just shy of 5,000 coins. It's like 4,600. 4,650 divided by 50, so that's 93 pounds worth of coins.
Yeah, how much weight
Minus
can a
the copper.
backpack carry? Is that listed somewhere? Carrying capacities, stowage capacity backpack, 50 pounds.
So
Okay.
between the two.
3 foot by 2 foot by 1. So I can load up a 50-pound backpack. We're gonna be hella encumbered, but
Yeah, well, between you and Tyrus, you can load up all the coins, I think. It'll be a bitch to fly back to Shirebrook at this rate,
yeah.
but it can be done.
We still need to capture a method.
And I probably have. I think I've got about 20 spare pounds in deep pockets as well.
What? Do you want to tell us what the art objects, Neal, or are you going to
I'm
do that
still
next?
rolling their value, so I don't know what they're worth yet.
Yeah. What about their size?
I don't know until I roll their value and then decide what they are.
Sure. I just think it'll be awkward if you let us carry them back to town, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, it's like a 9-foot-tall marble statue.
Dude, these art objects are the most valuable things. Fuck gold. Only ever
Yeah.
find art
Oh, yeah.
objects, guys. These are
Yeah. Screw
broken.
screw like robbing the jeweler, rob the museum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we just get rich, Neal?
Not if Tyrus steals it all.
All I need is an excuse. And I'll have a +5. It'll be trivial to kill Tyrus, I think. Unless he's higher level.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unless you're out of
are you-
stone skins and he gets one good sword hit on you. Or
Oh, well,
one
yeah.
attack
Yeah.
on you at all. He gets like...
Just one attack would be enough to kill me, probably.
Yeah, he rolls up +13 to hit, so unless he rolls a 1, he would hit you. And he does minimum damage of 9.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah. But stone skin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your one charge will do well. Okay, so there are 4 R objects. There is... God, what the fuck is worth this much money that a Chimera has lying around? This is why I hate rolling for treasure on the spot.
Yeah. Just give us a magic item and
They've
stuff.
been looking for the Shimmer Lair for, like, months.
Oh yeah, but they were never going to find it. Whatever, it's small enough that you guys can transport it somehow. Ryan, you've got deep pockets, right?
Yes, but they're, like, long. And
At very worst, Malachi can hold it and transform into a Pegasus holding it, and they'll meld with his body.
That works.
Yeah, I'll figure this shit out later.
So I still have another polymorph self, so we can GTFO right now.
Okay.
So can we get from here to where the lair is? Should be able to, right?
Yeah, you should be able to get to the Chimera lair, the Mephit lair, without too much issue.
We go about 20 miles an hour, did you say? If I wasn't encumbered.
What's your movement rate again?
48.
You're moving at like 16, not encumbered.
16 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Are we encumbered? Is he encumbered, though? What is the encumbrance rate of a Pegasus?
I don't know, but I think holding all the things that you're holding and holding both of the two of you, he's probably at like half movement.
Alright, so maybe we can only get to the lair and then we'll have to spend a night near there. But let's go and capture a smoke method. Maybe we should rest and go in the morning. And then we can just fly straight back.
Oh, yeah, rest at near the lair?
Yeah, well, I just, like here...
Yeah, you can get to the smoke method lair, you think.
Yeah,
Wait, you have another polymorph spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Right,
so we'll go and rest a couple of miles out.
Sure.
Wait, I'm ready to go now.
Yeah, but
spells.
My polymorph self won't get us all the way back to Shirebrook. And then we'd have to sleep with a smoke method.
Georg has slept with worse.
If that were the case, I would have blown way more spells on those bugbears.
Fuck it, let's just do it. Let's go and get
we can just trek back through the night with the method in the cage.
Alright.
We
might have to walk a little bit of the way, but... So we land near the ridge, Neal.
Okay. You land near the ridge that you've seen a few times before. You've visited even.
Yeah, but now I'm below the canopy. So let's, I point the way and let Tyrus lead.
Tyrus kind of stretches out his back a little bit, because, God, I'm not used to carrying this much wealth in my backpack.
We could probably just leave it here.
Right, and let you run away with it?
I'm not going to do that. There's more important things to worry about than gold. I'm coming with you.
Right.
We could just, if you're encumbered, we can just leave the stuff here. No one's going to steal it. Except for maybe gremlins, but it's probably too heavy for them.
Gremlins, lizard men, bullywugs. This place crawls with monsters.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Alright, let's go on in.
Right.
And he starts leading the way up this canyon. There's a fairly heavy flowing creek that's running down it. And he goes hopping from rock to rock, trying to avoid having to wade through the water himself. I'm going to need everyone to make a dexterity check, not to, at some point, step and plunge yourself into the chilly waters of the mountain river.
Where is there water?
You're going up a canyon, and there are going to be some sections that there's not going to be an easy way to get around without having to rock hop. And so I want a dex check to see if you can rock hop without falling into the water.
Fuck that. I'm conjuring a phantom steed. and using a soul to do it. This takes like 10 minutes. I'm like, fuck this. I'll catch you guys in a minute.
Okay. Malachi at some point plunges into the chilly mountain water. You're wet. Is there anything that shouldn't get wet on you? Do you have any spells written down on papers?
I've got the spells on paper, but they're in a scroll case, but I don't know how waterproof that is.
I'm going to ask you to make a saving throw for them. Let me figure out what they should be saving.
I actually think that most of the ones that I had on paper were in Aldrich's spellbook as well.
Okay. Well, give me a... We're going to do a saving throw, leather against acid. I think that's probably going to be similar to, like, water getting through. So that's a 10 or higher on a d20 to pass.
Fail, so I lose Dimension Door.
Yeah, that paper gets destroyed, or wet to the point that you can't read it anymore.
But you said I can rewrite it down if I take some time, right?
Right.
I'm writing Lost next to it.
It takes a couple days to write a spell, doesn't it? Or
to learn a spell, it takes a couple of days. Yeah, it's all broken and stupid.
So Neal, would you say that this is more than just muddy or swampy ground? This is actually water?
This is water, yes.
All right, we're using a soul then. I think the casting takes a turn for me to cast, so I'm 10 minutes behind the rest of the party, I guess.
But you're going to catch up really quickly because they're rock hopping and carefully doing this, and you're just like riding up the...
I use a soul to cast it at 10th level, which allows me to pass over water as if it were firm, dry ground. First time I've done this. So I just come riding this weird steed over the water. That's
All right.
Misty hooves just hovering.
Not to be outdone. I'll turn into something and sit on Tyrus's shoulder.
You still have polymorph active, right?
Yeah.
Didn't it take 3 hours to get here?
No, I don't think so. Well, did it?
You're moving at movement rate 8 miles per hour, and it's 24 miles-ish to get here. So your polymorph would run out.
All right. So I guess I'm rock hopping with Tyrus then.
Okay. You guys ride up the creek until you make me perception checks to see if you spot the Mephits before they spot you, because they're certainly here.
Those damn Mephits.
Can someone beat a 25?
27.
Yes. Georg, you spot the Mephits up ahead.
I've got a high ground vantage from my
from your silent phantom steed.
Yeah. How far off are they?
100 feet through the thick undergrowth.
How many are there, and how close?
There's a trio of them. They're all kind of floating in the air, kind of kicked back on these foggy clouds, smoking these large pipes. Jabbering in some ridiculous language. They're all actually made of smoke, but they've got these physical blackish wooden pipes that they're smoking.
How high up are they?
They're hovering 10 feet off the ground. Just kind of floating.
All right, easy peasy. All right, I am... I assume conversation range is within a couple of feet of each other?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to cast Color Spray and just come leaping out of the...
They're 100 feet away. You can't color spray them.
Yeah, I'm gonna move into range and cast Color Spray. But 100 feet is a half. I mean, on my steed, that's nothing, right?
That's nothing, right?
I'm moving at movement rate 40.
Jesus Christ!
Right? It's 4 per level.
So
40.
Georg, seated on his phantom steed, spots these smoke Mephits, and then charges forward on his phantom steed and color sprays the shit out of them.
Yeah, I think before you can roll surprise, maybe. I assume I just get this off before they even realize what hits them.
What's the casting time of color spray? 1?
1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a d10.
No, I've already rolled all the things. They start reacting and freaking out, but you get up to them before they get a chance. You color spray them. Do they get a save, or is it just...
if they're less than 6 hit die now.
They are less than 6 hit die.
Yeah.
Which causes... only 1d6 are affected. So
roll a d6.
2. So one of them does escape.
Excellent.
All creatures above the level of the spellcaster and all those 6th level or 6 die or more are entitled to a saving throw.
Is that only Georg that gets arced first? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you guys don't see what's happening, and then all of a sudden Georg charges forward, and bright colors fly out everywhere, and then you spot these 2 smoke Mephits falling to the ground, and we roll initiative for the next round.
God, rolls.
Sorry. I roll a 1. Let me check my...
It's going at 13, so I think you guys are going to destroy it.
Oh, okay.
Not much of an option here. Oh god, Tyrus goes at 10 as well.
Do I see any other creatures?
No, you just see the smoke Mephits. Maybe some normal birds. Some insects buzzing about.
I just magic missile this remaining one.
Roll me some damage.
What does a level 9 magic missile do? Is that max?
5d4 plus 5.
Yeah.
Yikes. 14 damage.
It survives.
You serious?
I am serious.
Alright, well, I'm doing the same thing, so.
Alright, it's at 1 HP, it dies.
15.
Okay.
Think you're all fancy with your 5d4, Ryan.
Yeah.
It's like 15 damage.
Alright.
So, mission accomplished, right?
Yeah. Should we tie these buggers up and get out of here?
Yeah, I want to sew their mouths shut, Neal, and tie their hands and legs together, like hog tie them.
Alright, I pull out my silk rope and start tying them up. Looking around.
Do you have needle and thread to sew their mouths shut, Malachi?
Yeah, I said I'd grab some before I left.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go to sew their mouths shut, and the thread just kind of passes through them.
Yeah, I think they need magical items to be hit.
I try and shove them into the cage. Like, can I push them into the cage while it's still closed?
No, not while it's closed.
Good. All right.
But I think they can poke around. So we tie them up.
Yeah.
And throw them into the cage. How much do they weigh, Neal?
They're fairly lightweight. They're like 40 pounds each. They're big creatures, though. They're like human size. They're like 5 feet tall, but they're very lightweight.
Can we fit 2 of them into a?
Yeah, it'll be tight quarters. But if you don't mind holding them like you would a chicken factory,
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and can we try and gag them? Let's gag them.
Yes.
Sure. I did forget one thing. When the one smoke method died from Malachi's magic missile, it did burst into a flash of flame.
Oh yeah.
With a area of effect of 20 feet across.
Damn.
Yeah. Gary, you were probably within 10 feet, so you took 1 point of damage.
Really? I guess I didn't have a chance to flee.
Yeah.
Sure.
Before we leave, I want to find the entrance to the cave that's down here. I'm happy to go on your steed, or you could go and look for it. But
you can't ride my steed. You think you can handle Wraithwind?
Well, maybe not. But I need to find the entrance to this cave so I can scry on it in the future.
Really want to press your luck? Comes Tyrus's voice.
Look.
Do we see the entrance to the cave? Like, how much further up does the canyon go?
Miles.
Really?
Yeah. It might be worth you just having a quick run up there.
All right. I'm worried when they regain consciousness in a minute or two, they'll cause trouble. So I'll wait and see what happens when the methods wake up.
Okay.
Are you going to stick around for that, Malachi, or are you going to head off?
No, I'm not going to, because it'll take me hours to get up, miles up the canyon, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to let go.
Okay, so the smoke methods eventually come too.
It was only 5 minutes, so I think we barely have time to tie them, gag them, and throw them into the cage.
Right.
Do we have a lock for the cage, or do we just tie it up?
I think it gets tied.
Okay.
All right, eventually they come to reach out and shake the bars of the cage. They're cramped because they're small. They're like man-sized creatures, but they're shoved into this small dog cage. They're very uncomfortable. They give these shrieks and these wails, and they just start giving off large amounts of.
So they're
muffled shrieks and wails, but they give them off anyway, and they start pouring prodigious amounts of smoke out from their bodies.
Mm-hmm. Are they able to escape, or do they just make a fuss?
They just make a fuss.
Okay.
Good.
I'm going to give them a bend bars check. They're not particularly strong creatures, and these are metal, or these are wooden. It's a wooden crate, but I'm going to still give them a check to see if they can actually just break out. No, and... Ooh, maybe. Hold on.
He's bound. Oh, this is to break their bindings?
To break the... Yeah,
their hands are tied now.
Then this is to break their bindings on their hands.
Well, good luck rolling another one.
Well, he rolled a 6 on a D100.
That's not going to do it.
6%? That's pretty... It depends. If they've got 14 strength or higher, they can do it.
How would they have they're like a... I don't unless you're like rolling them stats, I don't see them having
I don't see them having 14
strength
either. No. Nope. They can't break their bindings. They can't get out.
Unlucky.
Did you have any rope, Malachi?
No.
Just Tyrus? I'm just
Tyrus must have rope. He's a stereotypical.
You guys didn't bring rope?
No, I had rope, but that tied them. I'm thinking to tie them to my steed or whatever so I can drag them behind me.
Yeah.
You're not worried that the cage is going to break if you drag it?
Make rollers. I guess I could. How much? The cage plus them is like 100 pounds.
How much can your Phantom Steed carry?
10 pounds per level, so 100 pounds, including plus my weight.
40, 80, 20.
So 100 pounds. I mean, but all of my gear and all of my loot is about 100 pounds.
Back in my day, we prepared for these sorts of things. If we were going to capture goblins, we'd bring a wagon, so we wouldn't have to worry about this sort of thing. You guys are rookies. You know that? All flash, no substance.
We can just fly back to Shirebrook tomorrow if we sleep.
How are you going to fly back with these little buggers?
Well, you guys can just hold them.
I don't...
You've bound their hands, gagged their mouths with what? What did you gag them with?
Spare cloth, I assume.
Does anyone have spare cloth?
I'm a seamstress. Let's see. I've probably extra rope at this point. Let's see what I've...
Does anyone have spare cloth on their character sheet?
I've got a set of socks.
You really have... Oh, you mean your actual... let's see what I've got.
Right. Like, surely it can't be hard to find a bit of cloth, Neal.
Steel backpacks.
All right, so you tie your sock around their face and just knot it behind them.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. I encourage Gale to go and find the entrance.
All right, I'll take a quick ride up the... Parchment fountain. I don't know. All right, I take a quick ride up the canyon. No more than a few minutes, but I guess at moving rate 40, that's pretty quick.
So you're just going a few minutes up the canyon?
Yeah. See where it seems to go.
Okay.
Maybe 10 minutes there and back or something. 10 minutes up, 10 minutes back.
Okay. So that would be 16 miles per hour if it were flat, even ground.
I tend to ignore most terrain except for...
This is inclined and there's a lot of like twisting.
You said there's a river, right?
Yeah, it's a creek.
You're
going up a canyon.
But I can ride up the creek.
That's true.
Dry ground.
That's true. Okay, so you're going 16 miles an hour.
So just 2.7 miles.
Yeah.
So I can probably get to the... You said it goes up mile. I can probably almost get to the peak or something. Or if I see something before then.
Why don't we take a break? I know we're running short on time here. So we're going to take a break. This might actually be the end. We're going to discuss some things during the break while I think about some things. So stay tuned, but we might be ending the session now. So see you guys on the other side of our break. Bye.